What's going on, Kynfoks? I'd like to welcome y'all back to the second episode of We Are Kynfoks. Today's episode, I'm going to be allowing you guys to explore Esquire's world. And if you look behind me, there's no green screen, there's no background. I want to welcome you guys into my home. I want to welcome you into Esquire's world. That's where I sit down and I work on my music. I write my poetry, or I just come and I let music take me to a safe place every now and again. First and foremost, though, I want to thank everybody who tuned in back on October 1st at 3 p.m. and checked out the first episode, New Normal. The support is amazing. I appreciate it. I ask you to go ahead and tell a friend, share it, help us reach as many people as we can. And for those of you tuning in for the first time, welcome. I'm just here to give you guys my perspective on how I deal with my PTSD, and I deal with my PTSD through creativity. And I'm sitting right here in one of my safe places. If you look, you can see my laptop right here. Turn the camera around. I got my speakers. I got my desktop. I got my focus right so that I can record if I chose to record. I don't have the mic set up right now because right now I'm doing playback sessions right now, listening to some music as I work on my debut album that I'll be releasing through my own label that I started, Kendrick Genius Entertainment. I started that with my wife, Priscilla, my brother, Bacasio, and our business partner, Chris. We wanted to give independent artists a new way to go about releasing their art, as well as giving them an avenue that they can actually reach without having to go to a major label. They can still have that major label success, but reap more of the benefits. That's a whole nother subject that I won't dive into. That's just a little background on the company. But as for me as an artist, I've been doing music since I was in middle school. I didn't start recording music until around 2002. I found out that I can freestyle and things like that on the back of a school bus. Actually, I have a song about it. But since then, music has been a passion of mine. If you ask my mom and my dad, I've always been that kid that wanted to dance to everything. One of the funniest stories of me as a kid is I knew I was Bobby Brown. I had the Gumby fade. I wanted to wear the suits. When it came to Bobby Brown, I was in. I was in on everything. So music has been a major part of me and of my life since a young age. Now, let's fast forward to my last tour in Afghanistan. This was 2011, 2012. And I tell people all the time, if it wasn't for my faith and my music, I don't think I would have made it, because over there, I seen a lot of stuff that is still to this day. It's hard to comprehend. It's hard to take in. I lost some friends. It's not an experience that I would wish on anybody. But thanks to my creative side, I was able to write poetry. I was still able to work on music. Shout out to my boy Kurt Lee. He's the head of my other entertainment property, The Money Entertainment, Threes Up Music Group. Shout out to him. Shout out to Henry Coleman and a few others who was there at the time that helped provide me with that outlet. They believed in my vision as artists. They believed in the music. And they not only provided me an opportunity, they helped me grow as a person, and then they helped me grow creatively. And that was major for me. So I just wanted to welcome y'all to Esquire's world so y'all can see and at least hear some of the stuff that I work on. So I wouldn't say it was a phase. I'm an evolving artist, so my taste and my styles, they change depending on where I'm at in life at the time. And after coming back from Afghanistan, I rededicated my life to Christ back in July of 2012. And I had an epiphany that I can make music that celebrates Christ and celebrates God. And I recorded an entire EP. And this is one of my favorite songs off of it. It's called Sunday Day.
What's his music without the concept?
He always like a sunny day. 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 Rain, rain, go away. Come back another day. I'ma follow Christ, cause my pain has been washed away. He always like a sunny day. He always like a sunny day. Problems, everybody we got. I don't know how you deal with yours, but I call the problem solved. He always on my main line. I can tell him how I feel. When that stormy weather start to form together, he hides me with his shield. Imagine how that feel to have everything you need. And one God with a huge heart, gon' plant that seed. To reap what you sow. He does all he wants and needs. My God is a great God. My God is awesome. It's my job to tell everybody it's time we exalt him. We're told praise each and every day, not only on Sunday. He don't take no days off, so he should your worship. He shines on me to show me I got purpose, yeah. He always like a sunny day. 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 Rain, rain, go away. Come back another day. I'ma follow Christ, cause my pain is being washed away. He always like a sunny day. He always like a sunny day.
So like that track right there, that was just, I want you guys just to hear something that I've worked on or that I'm working on. That track right there is pretty much self-explanatory. Like I know that myself and I'm sure others who deal with PTSD or who deal with the various other mental health issues that there are, we have our good days, we have our bad days, and it all depends on where you stand personally as far as faith goes. I know for me, faith is a very huge indicator in my life, and I had to come to the realization and understand that he's always like a sunny day for me. Like no matter what my day looks like, as long as I can sit down and fall back on my faith, I know God has me. I know he's not going to put me in a bad position. Now I don't want to dive too deep into that because I know there's certain people that have certain issues with faith or their religious beliefs, and I don't want to drive anybody away. I just know that for me, that was huge, and I wanted to share that part of me with you guys because, like I said, this is a deep dive into the way that I deal with my issues, and I want to be as authentic and real as possible. Moving forward, I'm actually going to let you guys hear something that hasn't been released anywhere. It's one of my newer songs, and I'm super proud of it because I was able to be open and honest about my issues with mental health. And it's a 4-minute song, so I'm not going to let you guys hear all of it. I'll just let you hear maybe like a minute or two of it so that you can get the feel for it. But I hope you enjoy it. It's called The Mosies. That's African for emotions. So yeah, listen and tell me what you think in the comment section.
Good morning. My name's Esquire The Great. I'm here for my session. Oh yes. Come in, sit down. Listen, I'm having a real rough week. Okay. Well, tell me about it.
Deep thoughts become contemplation. Patience start running thin like high elevations. Praying turn foes, essence of all nation. I back away slowly, self-preservation. I lock myself in the studio, dedication. I use my lyrics to numb the pain, self-medication. My bleeding internal, some wounds won't heal. I'm on this road of recovery, I'm dying to feel. I'm in my therapist's chair, fighting back to tears. Please, for my emotions, I feel comfortable here. I ain't opened up on a song in a couple of years, and I ain't been feeling like myself since Lord knows when. I remember when I changed, I was flooded with tears, facing my humanity, death right on my heels. Family starting to doubt, leadership out to kill. Only thing that I trusted was the thoughts in my head. Pent up frustration start filling up the pages. My mind starts spinning, then my hands start scribbling. Once my thoughts start flowing, I found my slice of heaven. Every day's unforgiving. I ask it for nothing, emotions. I get emotional on instrumentals. Yeah, that's my forte. Man, I opened up my soul and put it on my LP. I don't talk much, cause they can't relate. My subjects are different. My subtext was written in braille. I'm always feeling my words. Everybody got their issues, so I don't feel special until I'm behind the mic. I'm Mr. Incredible. All I needed was support. Now I'm self-sufficient. I remember all the critics. Every brother do this. I appreciate the cruelty. You helped me really. I hit rock bottom, then I bounced back. Then I tore the roof off like a house party entry. A complicated man on a simplistic mission. To thrive by any means, fame is not what I'm into. I do this cause I'm gifted. I do this because I'm grateful. I do it to give him glory. He told me to tell my story. The pain that follows are whispers of a torn soul sitting in his chest.
The room getting cold. That mean the ghosts of my past are ready to take a tour. I just need a moment of clarity, Doc. That's what I'm here for. Quiet down, please. I'm talking to the voices. Sometimes it's hard to make the right choice. That's why I locked up my pistol to restrain the voices. I ain't gonna lie, I had a couple of weak moments. The irony is, I'm a certified soldier. I don't fought in different lands, but I lost myself somewhere. I get emotional on instrumentals. Yeah, that's my forte. Man, I opened up my soul and put it on my LP.
Well, that right there, that was a clip of my track Emotions. That's one of the first times I actually opened up and touched on my mental health. I'll be releasing that song soon, so everybody can kind of get a better feel for me as a person, understand where I'm coming from, and hopefully it sheds some lights on why I want to become a mental health advocate. I didn't go into this in the first episode, but that song was triggered by me having to go into the mental hospital at the Lake Nona VA here in Orlando back in March due to some suicidal or homicidal thoughts. It had been going on for maybe a year or two, but like in the 6 months before March, things really started to get out of hand. I couldn't sit down and be alone. I didn't like to daydream. I didn't like to have nightmares. I didn't want to sleep, period, because there was nothing good coming out of it. It's unfortunate and it's fortunate that I finally was able, and my family helped push me to the decision that I needed to be there to get that treatment and things like that. Oddly enough, the treatment didn't really go as planned due to some unforeseen circumstances of other patients wanting to, I guess, whatever they wanted to do, but I didn't even receive the treatment that I needed. But the experience was enough to help me realize that I can't allow myself to fall that deep. And I know that sounds simple enough, and I know that people will listen to this and like, well, he can't allow. Well, I don't know how I'm going to do, or I don't know how to stop it. I've been there, and like it's a hard battle, especially within yourself and within your mind to overcome some of the things that we deal with on a daily basis. Those noises that we hear in the back of our mind, that doubt that creeps in, that frustration that's waiting on you at every turn. I think it's just important for us to understand that we have to fight and we have to take that stand, and mentally we have to prepare ourselves and be like, listen, I know that I'm going to hit a rough patch at some point, but I can't let that rough patch send me down that dark rabbit hole that's going to lead me back towards the suicidal or homicidal thoughts. The song that I let you guys hear, it touches on that. I speak on having to lock up my pistol due to the voices. I speak on going to therapy and things like that. That was more of a therapeutic release for me, and I had never done it before. And it's helpful, man. Like, I can sit down and listen to that song and it takes me back to where I was, but then it also provides me a perspective and that understanding that, yo, this is where you were, this is how you dealt with it. Being able to hear those words played through a speaker, it gives me motivation, it gives me inspiration to go and do more. It lets me know that I can spread this message out to people, and hopefully I can touch one person with that song. But like, the whole purpose of this was to welcome you into my world, and this is my world, man. Like, I'm a normal person that deals with PTSD daily, and one of my biggest and greatest escapes is right here in Esquire's world. When I get to come be Esquire The Great, I can write music, I can record music, I can do whatever I want musically. Like, if you look at my notes over here, it's just lyrics. All these notes, it looks like I'm taking notes for class, but these are songs. Like, I just scroll down, and whenever the moment hits me, I write, and that's my escape. But I don't want to hold you guys up too long. I greatly appreciate you guys for stopping by. I hope you're getting to see me in this setting, provide some more clarity on who I am as a person and what I stand for, and why Kynfoks mental wellness is something that I really strongly felt needed to take place. But before I end, I like to tell you guys the same thing every time. I need you to go out there and check on your friends. Check on your strong friend, check on your weak friend, and most importantly, check on yourself. And then I need you to know that we are not alone. We are kinfolks, and we're in this together. So once again, thank you to everybody for stopping by and checking out episode 2. It's always love. It's always coming from a place of respect. So peace.